I used to think that love was something permanent, like stone or tile or something carved in deep. But you came in and loved me like a season does, completely, and then left me in the sleep of winter without warmth, without a compass. And I cursed you from the floor for months on end. And slowly, very slowly, started finding the parts of me you broke and helped me mend. Because broken things have edges, and those edges catch the light in ways that whole things never can. And maybe that is what you were here teaching, that the ending was the beginning of the man. The ending that made me was the night you walked away. The ending that remade me out of everything that frayed. The ending that saved me was the one I thought would break me whole. The ending that became me is the deepest part I know. The ending was the making of my soul. I'm not the same man that you left that evening. I've grown into the space that grief creates. I've learned to sit with loss without it breaking. The room that I've been learning how to make. And if you saw me now, I wanna tell you, not with anger and not with the old pain. That's something about loving you so fully, made it possible to love like that again. And I forgive you, not because you earned it, but because the weight of not forgiving cost too much. And I forgive myself for all the holding, for all the months I wouldn't let go of us. Because we did the best with what we had then. Because we loved as far as we could see. Because the ending of a love like ours was never just an ending. It was the setting free. It was the setting free of everything I was supposed to be. The ending that made me was the beginning I couldn't see. would choose it all again. The ending was not the end. Was not the end. Was not the end. Thank you for the ending that made me who I am.
We were standing at the doorway. You said nothing, I said okay. The street was wet, the lights were low, and you pulled me out into the floor. No music, but the rain came down. No shoes, just us in that small town. You laughed and said this is enough. That was the night I fell in love. Still feel your hand in mine. We were lost and that was fine. Nothing broken, nothing rushed. Just the rain and the sand trust. Slow dance in the rain with you. No beginning, no end in view. Just the rhythm of your heartbeat underneath the gray and sweet. I would give the world again for one slow dance in the rain. With you, just one more slow now. It's winter somewhere new, and the rain still falls. I think of you. Same old song on the radio, same old ache I've come to know. Let the cold come drifting inside. Close my eyes and count to 3, and you are right back here with me. Tell me that the rain still falls on that road between those walls. Tell me to standing there in the avenue. Tell me time can't wash away what we found on that one day. Even if the dance is done, you were the only one. Slow dance in the rain with you. No beginning, no end in view. Just the rhythm of your heartbeat underneath the gray and sweet. I would give the world again for one slow dance in the rain. With you, Another smoky bar on the edge of town. Same old band, still turning it loud. A tired bartender pours another round, while lonely hearts keep gathering around. My reflection in the mirror light, a little older now, but still alive. And somewhere beneath these lines and scars, that wild young dream still beats inside my heart, still burning tonight. Like a fire that never dies, through heartbreak, tears, and endless fights, we survive the hardest nights. And even when the world moved on, our spirit kept holding strong. Yeah, somewhere deep inside, we're still burning tonight. Remember dancing slow beneath the neon glow, thinking we had all the time in the world to know. But life moves faster than a speeding train, leaving us with memories that rain. But still, every time this guitar softly cries, I see that younger version in your eyes, the one who believed love could conquer all, before we learned how hard life falls. But maybe growing older means understanding this. The pain and beauty always coexist. So raise your glass to every dreamer here, to every soul still fighting through the years. described. I've watched you from across this darkened room all week. A dangerous and beautiful kind of mystique. The cigarette smoke curls up to the ceiling slow, and everything about this night says don't let go of reason, of the careful life I built with care. But reason doesn't live when you are standing there. There's a storm that's been gathering since you walked through that door. There's a pull that I've never in my life felt before, and the rain on the window keeps the time like a warning that some nights don't survive until the morning. Shadows in neon, that's where we live tonight. Shadows in neon, between the wrong and right. The city lights are bleeding, and the rain won't stop. In the shadows and neon is where I lost my heart to you, only to you. You smiled across the room and something ancient woke. Some fire underneath the careful life I spoke about in daylight. Reasonable and measured and safe. But safety is a country I have left for this place. Your voice was low and slow and filled with something real. The kind of voice that makes a man admit to feel. And I leaned in across the table in the dark and let you read the whole unguarded map of my heart. Outside the city drowns in its own beautiful rain, and we are in this amber light suspended
my all. Shadows neon, still yours, still burning in the dark. The party's winding down and people start to leave. The room grows thin with coats and keys and things retrieved. And then across the emptying and amber-lit expanse, I find you standing there, and suddenly there's nothing left to chance. Because some moments have a gravity all their own. Some eyes across the room can make you feel less alone than 20 years of being fine and managing and right. And I found that kind of moment in your eyes tonight. I don't know your name yet, but I know your face was made for exactly this kind of late and amber-lit and rain outside the window kind of night. I don't know your story yet, but I know I want to, in the way that you want something that you know will change the shape of all your life. There's a midnight in your eyes that I wanna get lost in tonight. There's a midnight in your eyes that makes everything right. Every shadow, every secret, every dark and lovely thing. There's a midnight in your eyes, and I wanna know what morning means when I've been lost in you all night, in you all night. You tilted your head when I finally crossed the room, like you had been expecting me to come there soon. Like this was something both of us had known before it happened, before either of us had even spoken. You said my name the way that names are meant to sound, when they are found by someone who has finally found faces. I have had the conversation that goes nowhere and erases. But this is different. This is the kind of different that you feel before you name it, that you know before you know it, that you fall before you've fallen. This is the kind of night that you remember when you're old, when you're trying to explain to someone young what love felt like the first time you tell them about a room and a party winding down in the rain, and a pair of eyes that had midnight in them, and how you crossed the whole expanse of your entire life in 20 steps. There's a midnight in your eyes that I have fallen into whole. There's a midnight in your eyes that is now a part of my soul. Every room I'm in from now on will be measured by this one. There's a midnight in your eyes, and I am undone, completely, gratefully, beautifully undone. By the midnight in your eyes, by you, by you, by you. The party's winding down, and people start to leave. The room grows thin with coats and keys and things retrieved.
said to walk away, that you were all the colors of a stormy day, that loving you was standing at the edge of something high, and looking down and choosing not to ask the reason why. But I have always had a weakness for the beautiful and dark, for the kind of love that leaves a lasting mark, for the kind of fire that burns your hand if you reach in. And I have always been the kind to reach, so I begin. They showed me all the evidence, the pattern and the proof. They laid it out so clearly on the table. They said, here is your truth. And I looked at all the reasons to be careful and afraid, and I looked at you across the room, and all their reasons faded. You are the beautiful, dangerous, everything I shouldn't want. You are the beautiful, dangerous, and I am already lost. Every warning has been given, every sign has been displayed. You are the beautiful, dangerous, and I love you. More afraid than I have ever been, more alive than I have been. You are the beautiful, dangerous, and I choose you anyway. I've seen the way you shift when something in you breaks, the way the storm inside you gathers and it takes everything around you in its unpredictable wide path. And I've seen the aftermath, but I have also seen the quiet after every storm, when you are soft and sorry and impossibly warm, when you look at me like I am the only stable thing, and I would face 1,000 storms for what that morning brings. Maybe I'm the fool that every cautious person sees. Maybe I am reaching for a fire in the trees, but what they call destruction, I have learned to call alive. And I would rather burn with you than carefully survive. You are the beautiful, dangerous, every risk I choose to take. You are the beautiful, dangerous, every scar a mark you make, and the scars are proof of living, not the proof of being wrong. You are the beautiful, dangerous, and I am exactly where I belong. Right here, right here, in the fire, right here. I know what you are, you know what you are. We have never been dishonest about the shape of this particular star. It burns bright, it burns fast, it burns with all the colors that the careful stars don't have.
quietly, so beautifully, without a map. Just wanna be yours, dangerous and yours, forever yours. Anyway, everyone around me said to walk away, that you were all the colors of a stormy day, that loving you was standing at the edge of something high, and looking down and choosing not to ask the reason why. But I have always had a weakness for the beautiful and dark, for the kind of love that leaves a lasting mark.
Threw my bags into the trunk at dawn, left the key beneath the mat and moved along. Didn't say a word to anyone I knew, just pointed at the highway and drove through. The radio kept finding songs that stung, all the good ones from when we were young. So I turned it off and let the engine speak, the only honest voice I've had all week. But the miles don't erase what the memory keeps. The open road can't outrun what's buried deep. I've been driving since the morning, still no closer to the version of myself from before you. Miles of empty road, and I still feel the weight. Miles of empty road, but I can't outrun fate. Every white line passing, every small town crossed, still miles of empty road. Everything I lost. I stopped at some motel in Tennessee, paid cash and didn't give my real name free. Sat beside the window in the dark, listening to the highway in my heart. The trucker in the next room had his TV on, understood.
But strangers don't need strangers, and their grief, and broken men don't always
Find relief
in talking. Sometimes silence is the only road that bears the full and terrible weight of a long miles of empty road, just the engine in the night. Miles of empty road, no destination right. Every exit number, every county line, still miles of empty road. Still yours, still mine. Somewhere past the Georgia line, the sky turned pink and golden fine. And for one honest moment in that light, everything felt bearable and right. I pulled over at the shoulder of the world, watched the sun come up slow and unfurl. And I thought maybe distance isn't the answer, but standing still was killing me back there. So I'll drive until the driving teaches something, until the road runs out of road to give. Because motion is the only kind of prayer that a man like me knows how to live. Oh, miles of empty road, but I'm still moving through. Miles of empty road, still somehow leading to you. Every mile of memory, every dawn a dawn, miles of empty road, and I keep finding more miles of empty road. Still yours, still yours, still yours, still moving, still moving. Miles and miles of you.
I took the long way around so many times, chased 1,000 dreams through borrowed lines, burned a few bridges, kept a few scars, followed the moon when I should have followed stars. But every wrong turn led me somewhere right, every dark corner led me to your light. Looking back now through the dust and rain, I see it clear, I see the whole terrain. Maybe loss was just the lesson, maybe pain was just the blessing that I needed to become someone worthy of your love. at the end. Some folks find it on the very first try. Some take longer just to learn how to cry. I was somewhere in the middle of both, holding on to someone else's hope. But when you walked in on that ordinary day, like a song I'd heard but forgot the words to say, suddenly the map inside my chest finally pointed somewhere I could rest. Don't tell me it was luck or fate. Don't tell me I showed up too late. I believe that what we're given is a life that we've been living. And every heartbreak, every wrong was writing us this very song. So here I am with open hands and finally understand all the roads that led to you were crooked, long, and overdue. But darling, every single mile was worth it just to see you smile. All the years I wandered through were quietly leading me to you, and I would walk 1,000 roads again just to find you at the end. The house is dark except for one small flame. I set it in the window just in case you came. The neighbors probably think I've lost my mind, a grown man burning candles for someone left behind. I made your favorite coffee, let it cool. I'm not sure when I stopped being rational, but rational was never what we were. Two people burning bright and burning hard. The midnight comes and goes without a sound. The candle keeps on burning, burning down. And I keep watching shadows on the wall, pretending every one of them is you. Coming down the hall, there's a candle in the window burning low, a light I keep for you so you will know that wherever you have gone, whatever road you're on, there's a candle in the window, and I won't let it go. Not tonight, not ever. I won't let it go. I found your scarf behind the bedroom door. on you wore that winter, nothing more. But I held it to my face and breathed you in. Lost an hour I'll never find again. The clock above the fireplace ticks on. The only conversation since you've gone, and every tick is just another proof that time moves even under a broken roof. The second hour passes, then the third. I haven't moved, I haven't said a word. Just watching how the wax runs slowly down, like every promise melting to the ground. There's a candle in the window burning low, a light I keep for you so you will know that wherever you have gone, whatever road you're on, there's a candle in the window, and I won't let it go. Not tonight, not ever. I won't let it go. Maybe love is just a candle in a storm, something small and warm against all that cold and dark. Maybe keeping it alive is the bravest thing a man can do with a broken heart. And maybe you can feel it wherever you are tonight. One small point of warmth and light in all that dark and white. I hope you feel it. I need you to feel it, because I'm